Hello, I'm Dr. Stephanie Mines, and I am here to impart to you a timeless practice, one that is both ancient and modern, that allows you to somatically embody fully and experience completely your alignment, your birthright of centeredness and connection to the earth and the heavens. Regardless of your spiritual orientation, this practice brings you physiologically, emotionally, and mentally into focus, into your center. It was transmitted to me by my beloved teacher, now my ancestor, Mary Eno Burmeister. I have been practicing it for decades, and I transmit it here in this form to give it to you. We are living in a time when being in one center is a challenge, and therefore the time has come to freely disperse this practice. It can be accomplished in less than 15 minutes. You can shorten it even further or prolong it even further. I recommend that you use it in the privacy of your own space that is restricted from any sensory interference, but you can still use it under all circumstances, even when you're challenged to be in your center. This practice can get you there, and any part of the practice will sequence the entire practice. So if you're unable to complete it in its entirety, any steps that you can accomplish will ultimately bring you into this state of alignment, a state of coming into your center. And my hands keep going like this because that's the experience that I have. I come together whenever I do this practice. I do it every day. And I encourage you to do it at least once a day. And it is called the main central vertical flow. It comes from the art of compassion, Jinshin. And the translation from the ancient kanji in which it was recorded is I am the divine presence in the honorific center of the universe. So in this practice, you find that honorific center wherever you are. You begin by placing your right hand or your right fingertips, whichever is most comfortable for you, on the crown of your head. I'm going to model the practice with greater speed than you need to do it for the learning purposes. So when you do the practice, follow your own internal rhythms and your own sensory tracking. The left hand, either fingertips or the palm, comes into the middle of the forehead. You will likely close your eyes as you do this practice. You can very easily do it lying down in your bed or sitting in a chair supported by the back of the chair, or somewhere where you can have pillows. You might, for instance, have pillows propping up your elbows for greater ease. And you can find your comfort wherever you are if you need to do this flow on the fly. So this first position clarifies and focuses your prefrontal cortex, awakens your visionary decision-making discernment, and your memory. It brings forward the memory structures and refines them for whatever is needed in the moment. You will hold these positions for as long as your body instructs you. You may feel a pulse, and when that pulse in both positions match in a balanced, rhythmic way, you can understand that the sequence has found its completion. but you may also notice other sensory experiences in your body. And if you can't wait for those signals because of the pressures of the time, no worries, because the sequencing will happen as long as you turn on these sacred holographic sites. The next position is the tip of your nose. This position, which some find a bit awkward, it nevertheless is a beautiful awakening to your limbic structures, balancing the neurohormones of connection. And then your fingertips will go in your own timing to the V of your neck, where you will balance your thyroid functions and enhance your voicing capacity, which are further enhanced by the next position in the middle of the chest that expands your emotional regulation, heightens your capacity to self-regulate. This is a very calming site. So when you hold these two sites, your overstimulation is brought into balance, or your understimulation is brought into balance. I'm going to lower my screen so that you can see the remaining sites in the sequence. You're going to come to the base of the sternum, again with fingertips or palm of the hand. My right hand remains on the crown of my head. And here I am balancing my assimilative functions, sustaining my embodiment with nutrients and releasing toxins, detoxifying and supporting my physical embodiment. We're now entering the realm of this flow, this sequence, to deepen physical embodiment and physical presence. The next site is just right at the top of the belly button. So this is furthering the grounding process. And from here we go to the tip of the pubic bone. And at this point, raising my screen now, at this point, we will bring the hand that was at the crown of the head to the coccyx, the base of the spinal column, and you will hold those two sites together, the pubic bone and the coccyx. So in that position of pubic bone and coccyx, you are strengthening your adrenal balance and providing anchoring for your alignment and your expression. The main central vertical flow, I am the divine presence in the honorific center of the universe. May this transmission support you in these churning times so that you are a leader, embodied and focused. Thank you.